Don't have to disclose that you're new. The fewer people know that you're new, the better off you're going to be. This video is going out to all of our newbies out there. Welcome to insurance. We like to say it's like the mob. Once you get in, you can't get out. So you're here for life. And we welcome you, by the way. But learning insurance is difficult. It's a whole new language. There's so many moving parts with insurance. You want to make sure it's done right. And if you're going to get your license, they sort of terrify you that you're going to make the biggest mistake of your life and the whole thing's going to collapse. I would say take a deep breath. We're all still here. We're all still kicking. All of us have survived. But when you're new in insurance and you're getting all sorts of different transactions, different carriers, different types of interactions, it can be really overwhelming. And a default we sometimes go to is, I'm new here. The unfortunate thing is when people hear I'm new here, we hear, oh, Jesus, is this going to take too long? Is it going to be done right? Very few people deep inside their little hearts are like, yes, a new person. Great. Even if I'm out to eat and there's like a waitress and they're shadowing somebody else, I'm still like, okay, great. Like, I'm glad that the shadowing person is there to make sure that things don't go awry, but we all want a great experience. However, we all also have had to learn. I often find, though, that newer agents are using this as a crutch. So people know that they're new and they kind of hide behind it. Here's the reality. If you've been in insurance, you already know more than the client on the other end of the phone. It doesn't matter how new you are. You also got hired at this agency because they saw potential in you. And so you need to make sure you're always thinking about the fact that you are there for a bona fide reason, not just because you're new. Now, I also see sometimes people keep saying they're new, even though they're not the newest person there. It's just sort of a habit that gets formed, again, as a little safety shell. Instead, we want people thinking is that I'm new. Say, let me look into that for you. Absolutely. You know what? I'm going to get back to you with that later today. Or, that's a great question. I want to check with the underwriter. That's it. You don't have to disclose that you're new. The fewer people know that you're new, the better off you're going to be. I'm telling you, you say I'm new, you plant little seeds in people's heads and they're suspect and they're questioning you and they want to get double checked. And then they'll call the agent or they'll call the manager and say, I so-and-so just did the transaction. They said they're new. Did it go okay? You're opening up some cans of worms. Don't let anybody know that you're new except your mom, your dog, the team around you. And other than that, the client other end of the phone doesn't have to know anything different on their behalf. So don't hide behind your newness. If you're licensed, the state has given you that privilege. If you are newer to insurance, you still know more because you're going through training and learning. So take this as an opportunity to break free from the new kid patch on your vest and instead say, hey, I'm a licensed insurance professional or I'm part of an insurance agency team. Doesn't matter how new I truly am. And that's our tip today.